How to find a profitable niche. Best strategies for 2017. Begin with what you know. When you set out to start your internet business, the first thing that you should think about is what you already know. Make a list of your hobbies, interests, education, and even work experience. Almost anything and everything you can think of can be your profitable niche. Image result for images of niches now. Use this time to think outside the box. Remember classes from high school and college where you received information that might be helpful to other people, even books and magazines that you read. Whatever knowledge you might have rumbling around in your head, you need to write it down and get ready to use it. Go through a typical week in your life. What do you do on a daily basis that other people might find beneficial? Are you able to homeschool children of different ages? Do you feed a large family on a very tight budget, or do you have a chore system that keeps the house clean and functioning no matter how many activities cloud the calendar? There is plenty of information that you have right now that would help other people and that many people would be willing to pay to learn. The key is to get the possibilities laid out in front of you and then begin to build a plan around that information that will help you create opportunities to start making some money. Next, you might want to ask friends and family about what they think are some of your strong points. Get the people that know you best to make separate lists about areas that they think you excel and have the most knowledge in. The only right answers to this project are lots of answers. After all is said and done, you will have several possibilities for launching your internet niche. The next step is to decide which area is something you have a passion for and bring you the most satisfaction. You will work harder at something if you have a real love for what it is you are doing, so make sure you pick a niche category that you will enjoy working with day in and day out. Choose your passion. Most everyone is good at something that they don't necessarily like doing. They have the talent or a gift for it, but just don't have the heart. Although it might be possible to find moderate success in areas that you are simply good or talented at, you will find much more success in those areas where you have a deep-seated passion. Point 1. What would you do if money was no object? If you won the lottery tomorrow or came into an unexpected inheritance, how would you spend your time? If you would still go to work every day because you enjoy it, then you probably have a passion for your chosen career. If you would spend all of your time working in your garden, then your passion lies in your plants. The things that you would do whether you could make money or not are the things that you have the most passion for. Point 2. Would someone else pay you to do what you love? You might be surprised to find that there are people in the world who hate to do the things that you love doing. Your neighbors might be willing to pay good money to have you bring over a nice dinner each night or have it in their own kitchen when they come home. Your green thumb might turn into some greenbacks if you take some of your plants to the flea market or fairs and sell them to eager buyers, or you might do some digging in someone else's yard for a few extra dollars. Point 3. Can you turn the knowledge you have gained from your passion into a career? This goes back to the same principle you discovered in number 2. Just because it's something you know doesn't mean everyone else gets it. You can take your knowledge and love for numbers and balance other people's finances for them. You can take your knack for saving a few dollars at the grocery store and teach others to do the same or do it for them. Your knowledge and experience in an area life may be the perfect way for you to create a living. Finding your passion is as easy as 1, 2, 3. You just need to ask yourself a few questions, review the list of strong points and categories that you have generated, and see where your heart beats strongest. What counts most here is your knowledge, experience, and passion. You will begin to understand what people are searching for and how to meet their needs. Establish yourself as an expert. When people are looking for information about a product or service, they prefer to listen to someone who knows the most about that subject or niche. You will have to promote yourself in a number of ways in order to become the dominating factor and a leader in your niche. Remember that it is the experts in different fields that will ultimately become the people most likely to sell books, products, or just subscriptions to their sites. It is not necessarily easy to establish yourself as an expert in any field. It does help, however, if you have an educational background in the subject area or niche, but education is not everything. It is still possible to establish yourself as an expert if you are willing to put in the time and effort required. Point 1. Get in with the in crowd. You need to know who the top dogs are in your niche, and you need to be constantly aware of what they are putting on their sites. Reference their material, comment on their sites, or even write posts and articles that are inspired by the things that they are writing. Point 2. Become a guest blogger. Just like with a print magazine, contact the website owners of some of the blogs in your niche and offer to write a blog or series of blogs. Point 3. Get your name out and the name of your website. You can do this by posting quality articles on all of the free article sites that are out there. Include a link to your website and also include some information about what makes you the person to write about that subject. Point 4. Regularly visit forums and other groups that are top in your niche. Post quality responses to questions and even create articles based around the questions that you can then refer to readers. Point 5. Create an about page that includes all of your accomplishments in that particular niche. Include any work you have done in that field and material you may have written and any other pertinent information about your skills, education, and abilities. Point 6. Keep learning and growing and presenting new information every day. The more you know, the easier it is to become an expert in your field. Being an expert in any field can make it easier to be successful in that field. There are still more ways to dominate the niche you have chosen, even if you haven't reached expert status yet. Simply put, anyone can find their way to internet marketing success. Some will find it early on and others will take a little longer. This is just a summary of what it will take to become a dominating force in whatever niche you choose, but always remember, hard work and determination can and will take you a long way toward realizing your dream. Whatever you do, keep pushing toward that dream.